Hello. We got a pack opening just for the VOD watchers. We are still chasing a second Jolteon EX and a new Eevee. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. We almost have enough pack points to pick up like a full art supporter of some kind. I think it's like 1250. I think we're pretty close to that. And then we'll get into it. I have a couple new decks that I built. A couple of new ones. And then I'm sure we'll build more as the stream goes on. We got Noise. Noise is cool. Full art something. Dragon. Beautiful card, but I already have two. Beautiful card, but I already have two. I'm still missing a lot of cards from this set, which is crazy because I spent a ton of money. I spent just way, way too much money on opening these packs for me to not have all of the cards. And that's like a pretty cold take. Because we just keep getting duplicates. So there's that. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know, it's hard to even get excited about the full art when it's, set up like that. You guys on Twitch will have to let me know if I borked any of the chat settings because I've been working on Twitch stuff and there's a good chance that I borked up my own chat settings. There's a pretty good chance of that. We'll do a quick scroll through the Wonder Picks. Just a quick one. Nice and free. I mean, it's a free pick, right? You gotta go. Yeah, Wonder Pick Hourglass is the thing that I have 1,400 of. That's definitely the thing that I wanted more of. Thank you, Wonder Pick. Thank you for the Wonder Pick. Hey, Rocket, thanks for the test. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. At least that message came through because I've been like toggling emote only and sub only and all kinds of fun stuff that I don't really need on my channel at the moment, but there's the Jolteon. We have to at least go for it. We have to at least go for the Jolteon. No shot. Oh my gosh. They built up the hype even. Crazy. Good morning, Vane. Good morning, good morning. It was right there. They got me. When there was 3 across the top that weren't the Jolteon, I'm like, oh, maybe we have this thing. I should be thanking people, but I'm lazy. I should be thanking them, but I'm lazy. I think that's probably the extent of the cards that we need. There's a Ho-Oh there. I'm not super worried about a Ho-Oh. I guess we could do it just for the decks. If there's nothing else, we'll do it just for the decks. All right, we'll do it just for the decks. Just to fill. Speaking of decks, I really want to play some more Pokemon ZA. I really just want to beat ZA. It didn't even move. It was in the spot that it said it was in. Hey, Globster, let's go. The tier 3, dude. The fact that you're still at tier 3 is incredible. Almost a year. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's been a year since I've been playing Pocket. It has been a year since I've been playing Pocket on stream. That was the end of October. I guess the beginning of October, technically. And I really want to do like an update video on like just, hey, been live for a year. It's been pretty crazy. Here's all the stats and the numbers and stuff just for the funsies. But I didn't do that yet. Hey, Eric, what's going on? Okay, new decks to try today. I have a pincer deck called Pinching Pennies. I forget why I called it that. I legitimately forget why I called it that. Oh, because you're flipping coins. Because Pincer's flipping coins and he pinches things. That's why. I knew I had a reason. I knew I had a reason for Pinching Pennies. We have 1 regular Leafeon to cover Oricorio, 2 Leafeon EX, 3 Eevees. Probably 1 too many Eevees if I'm honest with you. And then 2 Pinsir, 2 Mega Pinsir. And 1 Will, just in case we can flip some coins. I think maybe we drop the Eevee EX at some point in favor of something else. But let's try this one first. We will try this first. Just pull the full art Mega Pinsir. Let's go. Let's go. How to get good cards? I'm free to play and it's so hard. So my only recommendation is really to fill, I'll do all the solo missions. Just as many solo missions as you can do all of them. That's like where I would start at least. The new Eevee seems nuts. The new Eevee does seem nuts. Yeah, being able to play it first turn and then evolve is pretty crazy with it. But the fact that we landed on this Eevee EX is like kind of the reason why I don't particularly like EVEX. Does it give only promo cards? No, you can unlock hourglasses. It'll give you hourglasses. It'll give you hourglasses, and then you can get more packs to do the solo missions. Oh, such a better day! Such a better day at work. You guys don't even know. I fought with something all day on Friday. Like literally, I thought it was gonna be 5-minute change. Fought with it all day on Friday. I come in today, and it's within an hour. I have everything working as I want it to work, and it's just a beautiful thing. Just a beautiful thing. Sometimes you just have to walk away from something. Sometimes you just have to walk away from something. We can do 90. We can actually knock the Grimer here. Oh, no, we can't because I don't have 2 energy. Just kidding. I'm lying. I'm lying. We go like this. We take the Cleffa. We'll go Professors. I also have a rant for us then. A mini rant. I want to see what you guys think of it. Restaurants. Have you guys tried to go to a restaurant with a reservation in the past year? Because I want to understand this. I called 4 different places. None of them took a reservation. Like, I'm planning a birthday with 11 people. We wanted to go out to eat. 11 people. I call a day, like 2 or 3 days in advance. We don't take reservations. It's like, okay, so I'm going to show up at your door with 11 people. I'm going to show up at your door with 11 people and just expect you to give us a table then. Like, is that how this works? Like, I feel like ever since COVID, I cannot get a reservation anywhere. It's not like I'm not going to a fancy place. Like, it's not super duper fancy, you know? The only place that would take reservations is this hibachi place that I called. I'm like, all right, I guess we're doing hibachi. I might be the only person that likes hibachi. But that's okay. That's what we're going to do now. We're just all going to hibachi, I guess. We win this, by the way. We go Leafy on here. And then we energize. I can Erica, but for kind of no reason. Yeah, they scoop. Like, what's going on with this thing? Restaurant manager here. We avoid weekends because way too busy, but during the week, not a problem. Oh, okay, all right. See, this is what I'm learning. Like, this is the first time I've experienced this, though. I feel like in the past, I was always able to get, if I called somewhere, and I would get a reservation. But it's like Sunday at 5, Sunday at 5 p.m. Like, that doesn't feel like a super busy time. I guess more so than during the week, though. What do I do for work? I'm a software engineer at Elgato. That's what I do for work. Might be if they host football views. Ah, you're right. They did have football on. You are right. You're right. They had football on the TV at the place. That's true. That is true. Yes, but we're in a different country, so maybe it works differently. So that's the thing too. Like, I don't know. I feel like I used to be able to get a reservation now, so it's not a thing that's possible. But I guess it was a weekend. It was a Sunday. It was Sunday afternoon. That is fair. That is fair. Why this Eevee again? Why this Eevee again? I kind of want the other one. Am I using Sabrina at all? No, absolutely not. In fact, they kind of threw by putting Mareep out first, in my opinion, unless they have it in hand. Ooh, maybe they have it in hand. Do you think they have the whole thing in hand right now? I feel like by the way they played this, like, why would you put Mareep here instead of Zeraora if you didn't have all the goods that you needed? You know? This is just like a total instinct play, but I think I'm gonna Mars. Like a total instinct play, but I'm gonna Mars here. Peak hours are 6 to 8. Also depends on what time of year. And weirdly enough, if the sun is out. That's true. That's true. We'll have to rip some packs, Globster. I almost forgot about your packs, man. I almost forgot about your packs, Globster. We owe Globster 3 packs, at least. For the crazy tier 3 sub. Oops, my bad. I didn't hit end turn. Yeah, it just felt like It felt like if you don't have the Ampharos there, you're gonna swap that around. Now we're gonna have to play around this Oricorio, which is unfortunate. Hey, thanks for the share. Thanks for sharing the live. I like how TikTok's like, hey, shared the live. Encourage more viewers to share the live. It's like, okay, all right, calm down, TikTok. Calm down, TikTok. We get it. I actually don't know if I want to go Leafeon here. I think the play is to research and hope that we get into our other... Oh, there we go. We have other Eevee at least. So we can do this. We can go Leafeon now. I will still put the energy on Mega Pinsir. This is a little bit scary now. I'm a little bit scared. This Oricorio is not ready to attack, so that's good. Okay, there's the candy. Okay, so they still managed, even after we Marsed them, they managed to get right back into this Mega Ampharos, and I'm a little bit worried about it. One of your opponent's bench Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times, so they're doing big damage right now. You're X-speeding. Why are you leaving? They don't want to take any damage, I guess. We have Leaf. We just need to pull... I can Sabrina and take a life here. Although I kind of want to put energy on this Eevee for when we do get. Tricky situation. We're in a tricky situation. I have this cape. I might as well get it out of my hand, if I'm honest with you. Usually I try to save the cape for when it's going to be impactful, but it's chilling in my hand. Flip would be kind of cool. We get it. And we just bring the Oricorio back, right? Oricorio is back. Yeah. They have a lot of energy to burn here. They have to do a lot of things to get their energy sorted. I feel like we have less so. I'm going to put the Mega Pinsir down. I feel like there's no reason to keep it in my hand. And then I'm going to put the energy on the Eevee. And then I think just wait. Although I could be generating energy with the Leafeon at this point. Maybe I do. I think I do that. We have Leaf here anyways. Let's get the heck out of here and bring Leafeon in. And now we can generate our own. Generate some extra energy and not have our Pinsir getting hit. Put it on ourselves first. And nice. How's the new set going? It's better. It's better. I like seeing this. There's a lot more variety going around compared to Suicune Greninja that we were seeing last set. I would not be surprised if we see a resurgence of Suicune Greninja once the ranked matches start. I would not be surprised if that's the case. I'm not going to Erica here. I will Forest Breath myself, I suppose. I'll put it there. I guess Erica puts us out of range of the Ampharos. I'm just scared to use it too early. No, I will. We'll use it. Let's go. We'll do it. We'll do it. End turn. What's your plan for the Ori? We have a singular Leafeon, regular Leafeon. That's my plan for the Ori, but it is taking an eternity. It's taking an eternity to draw it. So we shall see. There's our other professors, which is cool. Do I have a favorite art from this set? Probably the Growlithe. There's a full art Growlithe. There's the Leafeon. Perfect. There's a full art Growlithe out there that I freaking love the looks of that thing. Whoa, whoa. I almost backed out without generating energy. I will put it on, I guess, this Leafeon? Question mark. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, I used my Sabrina. And I think maybe I used my Sabrina too early, but... Because now we're going to have to get through this Mega Ampharos anyways, which is just a tough scene, you know? It is just a tough scene. We do have a will, which means we do monstrous damage to the Mega Ampharos straight away. Ooh, okay. A little bit lucky on their end. But now we go Pinsir. And this should put them on the back foot. Because as it stands, a Cyrus is not enough. We go like this. We will. It's kind of okay if he has the Cyrus, though, because he can't knock us out yet. So it's pretty fine. Oh, he could knock out the Leafeon, though. That's true. My worry was only on the Pinsir. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, they have a whole collection of cards over there, so we'll see. Although, why bother playing these cards? If you Cyrus me now after playing those cards... Bad manners, bad manners. Thank you for wasting my time and losing your thanks ping. Oh. Yep. That's how that goes. No thanks for you. See you later. I hate Cyrus, so annoying. I mean, it's good. You have to play around it for sure. You do have to play around it. I was more annoyed the fact that they didn't really need to play any extra cards. They're just like playing extra cards for no reason. Just get it over with, you know? Maybe Suicune Greninja EX. Yeah, I think we could be seeing some of that too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we go Eevee here. We're going second. Sadly, we're not going to be able to attack straight away, but it's fine. Hey, Dreamy, what's going on? Hello, hello. Nice and Magby. I kind of wish I had the Leafeon EX in the front, you know? Hey, Moni, what's going on? I do kind of wish I had the Leafeon or the Eevee EX in the front at this point. It's too late to apologize, though. Go Professor's Research. We don't have X speed, we have a Leaf. So it doesn't matter too much. I could Stampede for 10, but kind of like, why? Why would I care enough to do that, you know? When I could be generating energy. The Blacephalon getting 3 energy already is pretty wild. It is enough to knock out Leafeon EX, by the way. Back-to-back fire decks as well. I need that new Eevee for Jolteon. Yeah, I need to get the other Jolteon. I only have one Jolteon EX at the moment. Hey, Captain Cheeks, what's going on? How's it going? It is going better. It is a better day today. Friday was a miserable work today. Today, I came into work, got the thing done that I was working on all day Friday. I got it done in like 10 minutes. Probably an hour, but still. It just worked. Which is crazy. All right, Will's here. Don't care too much about that. We need to draw cards because I need another basic to put down. How about you, though? How you doing, Captain? Hey, there's our Mega Pinsir. Love that. Get some energy on him. I will put a Leaf Cape on the Leafeon so that we survive a hit. So that we survive a hit from the Blacephalon. And then we generate energy for ourselves. And we get a point. It's a pretty good start here. The Blacephalon is scary, but it's a pretty good start. Pretty good start. Want to duel? Nah. I just do random matches. Do you discard all? Or oh no, you just do damage to yourself. You just do damage to yourself. For some reason, I thought this thing... Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Leafeon. Now, do I knock this out? Oh, I think I actually knock it out with... Let's just Force Breath here. Stack our Pinsir. Stack our Pinsir. I can Leaf. There's no reason to Leaf. I can Erica. I will Erica just in case there's like a off chance of like a... What's the guy that gets rid of my items? One of those guys. I'm not sure if letting them get damage on my Mega Pinsir is the play here, but that's what we're going to do. Tempted to play that too, but I won't. Not too bad. Going great. Absolutely love the new trade update. So refreshing. Oh yeah, for sure. Actually enjoy it more than opening packs. The thrill of tracking down and trading for the card you want. So I could do some trading at some point because I'm missing a few cards yet. I probably should do some trading at some point. But can I show the team? I've been trying to run Leafeon for a bit. Yeah, I can show you then. I don't have my cool screenshot trick set up anymore like I used to, that I could just like have the screenshot over the top. For whatever reason it broke. I have to try and reconnect it. Look at this thing just fire blasting. Just, that's almost a one shot is wild. We are good though, we have Will. That's a GG. But good game. Crazy how the easiest pulls for me are like the rarest Mega Blaziken, but I struggle to get the Torchic. Yeah, that is how the cookie crumbles for sure, for sure. All right, let me see if I could check this deck real quick, and then I'll see if I can set up the screenshot maneuver that I used to do too. We go view all cards, and I go screenshot. I'll leave that up to you guys. Can check it out while I try to set this up real quick. And we go to sources, current deck, properties, browse, find the new one. Beautiful. And now I have to figure out why it's failing on the vertical, because show current deck. Horizontal, the showing is working. It's the vertical platform that for some reason is not working. It's just no longer picking up my vertical stuff at all for some reason. It's in main. It would be current deck, event list current deck. Yeah, something must have changed with the vertical platform stuff because I can no longer find the now playing image. Which is a shame. I know the OBS guy. I just talked to the OBS guy. I'll just have to talk to the OBS person and see if they can fix it. I'll just have to come out and show you guys when you want to see it. But whew. I got 2 of them too. Not entirely mad about it, I guess. Pack points, easy peasy. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can go back with pack points. Very true. Open 40 packs, not a single mega. That is tough. That is tough out here. I'm so sad I never got a full art professors. I got 1, and then I was just determined to spend the pack points to get a second one. No regrets on that one. I can't believe we got the Pokeball though. The Pokeball rarity is out of control. For some reason, it feels like it was easier to get the Pokeball, though, than the Professors. Even though I think the odds are, like, much different. You try the Absol deck? I have not tried an Absol deck yet. No, I have not. Hey, Kenneth, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. We can straight up evolve, which is cool. And I think I will. The question is... do I put the regular Leafeon on the bench? No, I think either way we generate energy like this, right? I'm gonna go like that. And then like this. We may still retreat. Wait, why can't I evolve? As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot. Oh, active spot. Read the fine print, by the way. You gotta read the fine print. Oh man, Lucid Dreams is such a good song. Lo-fi version. Admittedly, I've got 2 megas from Wonder Picks. Dang, that's lucky. So to use the Find a Friend EV to the new sub one, if you have this boosted evolution one, I think it's pretty busted to be able to evolve straight away. But it does depend on what mon you're trying to run with it. What does Ice Face do again? If the Pokemon is full HP, if this Pokemon is full HP, it takes 40 less from attacks. That's crazy. My plan was to evolve into Leafeon and just knock this thing out. Now I'm not sure what I want to do. And I guess we just don't. We just don't. How do you play on PC? You could check out, I have a video on my YouTube channel and on the TikTok actually for how to do it. It's just an Android emulator. One thing worth noting, if you like logged in with an Apple account, you will not be able to sync your stuff cross-platform, which is sad, but there's a video on my channel. It's a shorts video, or there's a video on YouTube or on TikTok. There's a video as well for how to set it up on PC. I wanted to run a Leafeon team since Suicune came out, but now I don't even know if it's worth it. Leafeon's pretty good. You can have a pretty good Leafeon team. The fact that it can generate energy is the thing you have to lean into, right? Like this thing can just Forest Breath and just give you energy. Oh, they left. They left us. They left us. Anyone want to trade my full art Pokemon Center lady for a Cyrus? Somebody in chat looking for trades. Looking for trades. Giacomo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Let's go. Waiting for opponent. Waiting for opponent. I feel like I spend a lot of time waiting for opponent. Waiting for opponent to return. I don't know how to say your name. 30222K. Thank you for following. Appreciate you. What are you running with Leafeon? We've got 2 Leafeon EX, 1 regular Leafeon to handle Oricorio, and then 2 Mega Pinsir, and then a blend of other stuff. I really wish I had the way to share that. I used to just share my deck as a screenshot, and unfortunately, I guess I could still just click the buttons. I'm just lazy. We can evolve. I mean, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Put this down. We could put this down too. Why not? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, there we go. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. I guess I could still click current deck, and you guys can see it like that. Yeah, that works. I just have to go over there and click it. That's all. I used to have it set up on a stream deck key that I just hit the boop, you know? But now you just get to see the deck while I not thanks that person for leaving the game, you know? Pretty useful, pretty useful. The biggest issue is I forget that I leave it up, and then you can't see when I'm starting the next match. That's the biggest problem. Wish Ranked was out. By the time it's out, they're gonna figure out how to counter all the megas. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fact that they delayed the Ranked for so long. I'm not really sure why. What's the best mega? I don't know. They're all decent. Some are definitely better than others. I think the Fire Chicken is pretty good. Fire Chicken is pretty good. I think of all of them, my Mega Pinsir that we're using right now is probably not the best. Got the immersive Mega Blaziken, but no Torchic. And somebody else just came in the chat and said that too. Somebody else just said that too, that they got the immersive Blaziken. I think that Blaziken is like, I think the odds on that are lower. I think they're lying about it. Blaziken, then Altaria. I haven't tried Altaria yet. I have the Altaria as well. Why shouldn't you shower in a Pokemon house? Because they'll peek at you. But I've banned people for less. That's a terrible joke. That's a terrible joke. I'm actually gonna take the Cleffa real quick. I think this might be throwing. It might be a throw. It might be a throw, but I'm going to take the Cleffa real quick. Got the immersive Blaze in my free pack yesterday. Let's go. I got 2 Rainbow Border Jolteon EX, but not a single Mega yet. Oh, man. I would love another Jolteon EX. I may end up having to buy it with pack points. Dali Village OST. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I should open up the other chat. It looks like all the chats have connected, so now I could probably just use the combined chat. Dude, multi-streaming is tricky, but only because the chat doesn't work. Like, just give me a chat app that works, please. All right, now we smack this Indeedee. They are going to be healing themselves a whole bunch, which I'm not a fan of. I think I hit for 90 here, don't I? Or do I start stacking energy on Pinsir? This is a tricky moment. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's doing 60. 60 and we live 1. Wait. Active Pokemon, right? Active. Yeah. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like that. This Indeedee is actually kind of dangerous. I'm not gonna evolve yet, and we're just gonna bite for 30. Hey, Afro, what's going on? It's going pretty good. Better than Friday. That was a rough Friday. How you doing? What does Indeedee do? Indeedee does what Indeedee do. Watch over. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. This attack does 30 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So the whole thing was kind of a throw for me to even wait, but we only need 1 more. We have Cyrus now. It's really about lining up these energies. You're going to do 60. Rare Candy into a Gengar. This Indeedee EX is pretty good. I'm like looking over the card. The more I look at it, the more I like the way it looks. All right, the question here is, what do we do about this? We're going to do 90. They're going to heal 40. And then we don't have enough energy to like actually do the thing, you know? And that's a problem. I could evolve and then Erica, but that's not enough HP. I could retreat into Eevee and live another hit. That's probably the play. It's a tough scene out here. I'm not going to lie. This is a tricky situation we've got ourselves in. I like this deck, though. Indeedee Gengar, pretty cool. I think I have to do this and then get out. And maybe that's a throw. Definitely could be. But I think that's just what we have to do for now. I could Leafeon, but for why? I could Leafeon here, actually. That prevents 2 points instead of 1. And then we just end. I could Erica yet. I will. The last move was probably a throw. But that is preventing, if we get Cyrus, we're not getting knocked out. This is where my head was at. This is a tough scene. I don't know that I played that well. This is a tricky one to be in. Because, yeah, this Gengar's coming in and they're doing stuff. The Bother, they get a free knockout on Eevee. We can't will, so this whole thing could legitimately come down to a coin flip. Maybe even 2 coin flips. Doing good. Still playing Mega Ampharos deck. Have you tried it yet? I have not tried Mega Ampharos deck. Yeah, yet. Not yet. There's a will to it. I can't use it. They did that on purpose. The game did that on purpose. There's no way that they didn't do that on purpose. I don't believe you. That's all right. We got the flip. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, T-Bone. Thanks for the follow. I've been seeing people running Celebi in a Mega Pinsir deck. Do you have one in yours? I do not. I do not, no. We're running 2 Leafeon. I'm thinking about like generating energy for the Mega Pinsir. This should just be GG, right? I think we're good here. That coin flip was huge, though. If we didn't get that coin flip, we would be in a tight spot. Indeed, Altaria is pretty gnarly. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. 30 more, he does 90. Yeah. That's why this is a dangerous situation. All right, we should be good, though, right? How much damage do we actually do? 150, right? Nice and Will. Next flip's a dub. Let's go. Let's go. This is a fun deck. We're not winning all the games, but... did you make an Altaria deck already? I did not. I did not make an Altaria deck yet. I think I might have answered that already, but my ADD brain just like rereads stuff, so that's what happened there. No, I do not have Mega Altaria. I have the Mega Blaziken, but I'm not in love with this deck. This was like mostly just a Flame Patch deck is what I was going for, but I don't love this one yet. I also have this one up here with Ninetales, but I think we have Chandelure, and I think Chandelure would be better as Blaziken instead. But we'll do a couple more with this one. I hate that after making a new account, you have to wait 14 days to be able to trade. Kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, they do that to prevent people from just spamming new accounts, right? Otherwise you could just open as many new accounts as you want and just rip the beginning packs, because they give you a bunch of like hourglasses and stuff in the beginning to open packs with. So people would just abuse it, you know? That's why you can't trade for 2 weeks. I honestly don't disagree with that rule. I think they have a bunch of other kind of not so good rules about trading and stuff, but that one I could definitely see how it could be easily gaming the system by just creating multiple accounts and trading the cards away. Hydreigon is one of the better decks I've seen. I've been able to make so far. Yeah, I love the Hydreigon deck. That's probably my favorite one so far. Of the ones that I've seen, Hydreigon's probably my favorite so far from the new cards. Just because I like Hydreigon as a Pokemon, and also it's very good. Mini just turned level 44. It's crazy. I know we got shiny Moltres for a shiny Articuno. I might have one, to be honest. I'm not gonna do any trading right now, but did you think about pairing Pinsir with Shuckle EX or Serena? I have not thought of. I don't think Shuckle is kind of he's a meme, right? I don't think Shuckle EX is good. Serena though, I think is probably valid. Serena's probably valid. What does this Caracosta want to do? Because I actually don't know. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. He literally has the perfect counter. We might just be cooked, chat. We might just be cooked. It's over. I literally can't knock out this Caracosta. Do you guys think we need a way to cancel a shared trade? I don't know what all those words mean, to be honest. Cancel a shared trade. All right, this is gonna be pretty tough. Not gonna lie. The situation we're about to find ourselves in is gonna be pretty tough scene out here. I'm actually not sure what I want to do about it either. I think an energy has to go here. Wait, can I evolve straight away? No, I cannot. Wait, it has to be an active. As long as Pokemon is the active, it can evolve first turn. Not as useful as I kind of would have wanted it to be here. I technically could get in there and evolve with Leafeon straight away. Is it worth me taking this point? It probably is, but then I can't attack with... What else does it read? Oh, I just can't attack. Well, that's only if he gets to attack, though. So a Sabrina could really mess him up. All right, I think we have to just take a point. We have to take a point while we can get a point. Sorry. I'm just, my brain's not braining it today. It's crazy. Let's just take the point. Leaf. I could Leaf, but then there's damage on our Leafeon, and I think our Leafeon is going to be critical to finishing this game off, just because of the way the Caracosta reads. I mean, you go Caracosta, you have to, yeah. You have to do that. Maybe Leaf's the play there. But then I wouldn't be able to knock out, you know? Are there any good Charizard decks right now? I haven't tried a Charizard out yet, but I could see it being a thing. Just because of the new Flame Patch card, it kind of just makes the Charizard decks a little bit better, maybe, depending on which Charizard deck you run. But you could do like old Charizard with Flame Patch, I think could be good. I think that could be good. We get the flip, but it's not doing anything. Man, this is actually a tough spot that we're in, and I'm not really sure what to do about it. I think we go Leafeon here. We energize there. Oof. And then we retreat here. And then next turn we Leaf into our Leafeon to hit for 70, and that gives us 2 turns worth of hit. 2 turns worth of hits. I could Mars, but a little unnecessary at this point. This is a tough scene. This is a weird mon, this little Caracosta. Choose a Pokemon to switch in. Dang, that's probably GG, huh? That's probably GG. You doing viewer battles? No. It's just random matches. Just random matches. Flame Patch fixes Infernape. I beat 4 Mega Blaziken and Entei decks in a row. Yeah, Infernape is very good right now. Yeah, for sure. Entei Old Zard Flame Patch. I can see that. I can see that. I think we just lose. I'm pretty sure we just lose. Erica's useless. Erica is useless. I think I have to hit this thing for 70, but we're not doing enough damage. Sabrina does something for us, but not enough. I'm gonna continue to play it. We'll continue to play it. Because we still have Leaf to get us back out, but there's just I don't really see a way out of this one. Are you winning, son? Not this one. I don't think this one's gonna go our way. We won the last 2 though. They're about to have another. What did they start with? What was their basic Pokemon? Oh, Manaphy to generate energy. This is a cheeky little deck. You get the Manaphy every single time. You've got 4 potential fossils to start with. Pretty cool. I could see this being swapped with like Articuno 18 Trainer, but it's not Articuno 18 Trainer. It's like Articuno and then Fossil. Dang, look at these cards. All I needed was another Leafeon. No, we're good. We're done. We're done. That's GG. They got us with the Caracosta. They got us with the Caracosta. That turtle's tough. That is a tough turtle. One tough turtle. All right, do we want to switch it up? Let's switch it up. We'll go Flash Fire. This is just Infernape and Mega Blaziken together. Should we do a Zard deck? I'll just take a look at Zard. I don't know. I think Infernape is kind of better than Zard at this point, though. Because like Zard is what, 150? I guess the old Zard is going to be 200 though. Have you gotten any Archeops from the new set? I have an Archeops. I did not build anything with it yet. I did not build anything with it yet though. Look at Look at that Torchic just winking at us, dude. Just giving us a wink. Winking. Isn't two of stage 2 Mons gonna just be Brick City? Yeah, probably. Yeah, the thing that helps here is the May. May is what helps the situation out quite a bit. But it definitely, there's potential for bricking for sure. We're doubling down on May. But I could see maybe swapping the Mega with like Ninetales, because that's a similar situation with the whole Flame Patch. Let's just put my professors back in the deck. It's crazy. They are tossing Crackly. I don't like that. I really, really don't like that because... wait, does middle Torchic person have... Ooh, like I wish we could be doing 30 right now. It's not happening, huh? Put the Chimchar down. This is kind of a tough scene. I'm gonna go like this. We live one, so. Hey, PokeSteve, thanks for the follow. I struggle so much against Oricorio. Yeah, I don't think I have anything in this deck to even handle Oricorio, by the way. Pretty sure we have to like literally use Monferno to try and get this done. Pretty sure. Like, I'm just gonna evolve, honestly. We're still only doing 30 and 50. It's not enough. It's just not enough. It's a tough scene. It is a tough scene out here. Combuskin could have been interesting there, I guess. I don't know. How much does Combuskin do? I don't know. This is where... Let me go to Pokemon Zone. This is where, if I knew what a Combuskin's stats were... Because I think there is a Combuskin that does 50. Isn't there? Yeah, the Combuskin does 50. That was probably the play. Would have been to May there and try to get Combuskin instead of Monferno. But I think we're in a bit of trouble here. May might have been the play there. Played Stokesard last season and had 2 repels and a Sabrina for that bird. Yeah, you can play around it that way. That is true. I usually just try to stack it, like have at least one thing that's not EX. But that's another reason why I love Hydreigon, dude. Hydreigon's so good. So good. Hydreigon, you throw in Hydreigon and you throw in red or something and you're knocking everything out. See, now we're actually doing stuff though, because we have Cyrus and Sabrina. Oh no, maybe we don't. I might not have Cyrus or Sabrina in this deck. Oh, Pokeball's not gonna do it though. Oh, it could. It still could. Maybe it actually does. Yeah, maybe it actually does. Because if we knock out this bird, I mean, if they have 2 birds, we're cooked. But what are you running with Hydreigon? Right now, I have Hydreigon with Silvally. It's double Hydreigon, double Silvally, and then you get Gladion for the extra draw power. I really like that one. I also think there is a Hydreigon Mega Absol deck out there for sure. But yeah, there's the other bird. With the switch. Man, that's probably GG, right? That's probably the game. With the I just got back in a pocket after taking a decent break, so I'm looking for new decks. I am a huge... Oh, man. I'm a huge fan of... it doesn't matter. We don't have the rare candy here, right? Even if all the stars aligned for us here, the draw is not going to happen. The Silvally is nice in just about any deck because Gladion helps you draw cards. That's the fun thing. Like, you're already using supporters anyways. We'll do a couple more with this one, and then I can go back to the Hydreigon deck, because I do like that one. Yeah, this is probably my favorite one so far. It's just double Hydreigon, double Silvally. With Gladian for draw power, you've got the rare candies for the Hydreigon. Professor's Research, you got Lily to heal up. One Sabrina, one Cyrus, which is the usual for control. The only thing I don't know that you need in this deck is the Zweilous. You could probably drop since you have the 2 rare candies, but I like it. Makes it a little bit more consistent if you do want to go that direction. Jolteon deck has been so fun to play. I need to get another Jolteon. That's what I need. I have one right now, but I have to go get another one. Lily better than PCL? So it's up to you. I think PCL is probably just as good, and then you can also use it on Silvally. The reason I swapped it for Lily is just because you are doing 30 damage to yourself as Hydreigon, so it's nice to have the extra healing. But then you're limited to only using it on Hydreigon, and you can't use it on Silvally, which could also hurt you even just doing damage with Silvally, right? You need to use a supporter every turn, so it's kind of a toss-up between PCL and 50. It's pretty situational about which one is better at what time. Super random, but why the emblems? The emblems that I have listed, you mean like on my profile? I have no idea. They're probably just like the last time I looked at emblems, the ones that I had. I don't know that I have a good reason for them. I guess I could put the little bird down still. Hit him for 20. Wait. If your Pokemon is full HP, it takes 40 less damage from attacks. What's crazy, and I'm only just realizing now how broken this Pokemon is, because I can't do any damage to it. Like, at all in this moment. You're taking 0 damage. Ice Cube is actually really good. Yeah, look at you still have full HP, so now you take 40 less damage. That's actually a really good card. I kind of missed out on, like, when I read this, it didn't sound that impactful to me. And now we're probably just gonna lose, would be my guess. All right, you have 10. I still don't knock this thing out. We needed our monkey on the ground. PCL! And now I have to do it again. This thing is broken, dude. It's broken. It's so good. I mean, they're doing extra damage because of the type, which is crazy. I wonder if it works with Greninja Chip. Takes 40 damage from attacks. So yeah, I would say Greninja Chip would work there. Greninja Chip would work there. This is terrible. I think we just lose, by the way. Like, what else am I doing here? I could retreat. They're going to knock out my little bird then. I guess retreating is better than not. This is still going down. Energy goes here. That way, if we top deck the Mega, we don't have to worry about a rare candy. Cyrus! This bird is cooking everything. How do you stop it? I think it's a GG. I'm pretty sure it's GG. This bird's crazy. May. All right, that is something, I guess. Yeah, it's too late now, though. It's too late now. Honestly, I could send the birds right back into the deck, right? Look at this hand. What a crazy hand. We're bricking even worse than I thought we would. Yeah, I mean, it's GG. Nothing we can do. Completely walled by this bird. Now I want to build an Ice Cube deck. Oh, I just had all right, we have to build. We gotta build. Hold on. We gotta do something. We gotta do something real quick. I have a deck plan. I got a deck plan. Timeout. Decks. Mine. New. How do you spell it? Is it EI or IE? EI? Hello? Hello? Oh. EI. SC, something like that. Yeah, I got 2 of them. And then either Caracosta. Oh, I only have one. I only have 1 turtle. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? I'm not using pack points for it. That's silly. I'm not using pack points for it. Fine, we'll go Amistar then. And Helix. And we'll go 1 Ammonite. We go Candy. Candies. We got candies. And then someone can gift. Stop. I actually still owe 3 packs. I owe, you know, before we even do anything else, I owe 3 packs. I literally owe Globster 3 packs. Let's just rip them. Maybe the Globster pack will bring us the luck of the Caracosta. I actually don't. Wait, which pack does Caracosta come from? You spell this 2 R's? Yeah, 2 R's, 1. There you go. What pack are you from, Caracosta? Are you not telling me? Gyarados, good. That's the one I wanted to open anyways. All right, we got packs. We got three packs. 3 packs for Globster for the crazy tier 3 sub and long-term support, which is wild. Okay, the 2 packs I opened at the beginning of the stream were full art Hydreigon. Just saying. The 2 packs at the beginning of the stream, first pack in the middle of the stream. They just want me to use Hydreigon. That's it. The dragon's flying around, you know? He's got Levitate. He's a dark type. Won't leave me alone. It looked sick. It is. The card is awesome. Yeah, I love the card. It's just I don't need 7 of them. I just don't need 7 of them, you know? Like 2 is good. Give me 2. Give me 2 of them. Happy to have 2. Happy to have 2 of them. Busy day, Chek. If not, you should register for the tourney. Registration closes in like 20 minutes if you're interested. 200 prize. Nah. Nah, I can't. I got too much other junk going on. There's the cover fossil, which we do need for our... And the little guy. Look at they're teasing us. They're teasing us with the little turtle. Honestly, pretty rude. The fact that they gave us a Tortuga and not the Caracosta is pretty rude. Pretty rude. Might as well check Wonder Picks while we're out here. No Caracosta. No cards that I don't own. Only 1 Gothitelle. A second Gothitelle would be pretty nice too. I don't want to spend pack points on stuff like that though. That's like stuff I could definitely trade for. I just have to sit down and actually do the trading. All right, no Caracosta. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just build it with Amistar. Amistar was the OG. Amistar was the OG anyways. I used to build an Amistar deck and I was looking for a reason. But this Ice Bird is making me feel some type of way about it. Not usable, I understand. So we have Fossil, Ammonite, Amistar, 2 Skew, and 2 Candy. So it's just support now, basically. Search for support trainer. We could throw a Misty in there. I'm not opposed to it. Misty, we need a Sabrina for sure. We need a Cyrus is always good. Mars is not bad. PCL's probably bait. We just go Erida. We actually don't need Pokeball. I guess I could run 1 Pokeball. We don't really need Pokeball at all. Put a random basic water Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. That would really only ever be the Penguin, which doesn't work. very well, so I'm not going to do that. Kuzma's there. Don't care too much. Lily to heal the Amistar is interesting, but I think more ways to heal the penguin would be better. And Lily doesn't work for that. Leftovers is kind of a crazy pick. What else do we have? Whoa, whoa. Rescue Scarf is interesting. I don't think there's a reason to fish. Is there a reason to fish? What do you do again? From your discard pile, putting it... No, no reason to fish. No reason to fish. We could potentially move energy, but kind of for why. Communication's not horrible either. Irida. We need Irida for sure. We need 2 of those for sure. 70-70. Do we need more damage? This deck is gonna need damage for sure. Sabrina's good. Hang on, let's do some searching here. We don't have a full art Irida, do we? I don't think we do. No. I also want Sabrina. Let's try that. We already have Sabrina, just kidding. Maybe potion. Just more healing is what we're gonna need for this penguin. Professors. We don't have any professors yet. Prof. We're getting there. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna throw 2 potions in just for fun for now. May we can throw in and take back out. What does Copycat do? Shuffle your hand into your deck. Draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. Could potentially be good for draw power if we get Mars or something. This is a psychic thing. We don't care about that. If we had a Caracosta, we could throw the Marlin in there, but we do not have Caracosta. Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry is cool, but it's not enough to heal you back up to full as an ice cube, so it's not worth it. So it's not worth it. Red is not terrible. Just kidding, we have too many cards now. Lily. Leaf. Any reason to leaf? I don't think there's a reason to have a leaf. No reason to Dawn. Giovanni wouldn't be horrible if we could squeeze one in there, but we don't need it. Cape doesn't make any sense, does it? I don't think so. Communication wouldn't be terrible. Honestly, Rocky Helmet, but... Okay. That's looking pretty good. Now we gotta discard some stuff. I think Giovanni's bait. Misty could probably go away as well. I don't know. This deck could use a lot of energy, though. May could go away. Reds just for damage. Potion. All right, let's get rid of communication. Communication and May are kind of one and the same. May is just better communication, right? If you really break it down, right? If you really break it down, May is just better communication. Maybe 1 potion could go away. I need 1 more card out of here. Let's take out the red for now. I feel like we're going to need damage in this deck. That's why I added it, but we'll take it out for now. And now we've got Ice Cube, Amistar. We got to get water. What do we have here? Water, water, water. Anything? Any waters in chat? Not really. I'll go professors. That's fine. Suicune is kind of nice, but... Okay. Freezy Penguin. Beautiful. All right, this is a fun one. We got to try this out. Random. Frozen Penguin. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing today? I didn't look at chat in like 10 minutes. I'll be playing Altaria in it today. All right, let's go. Good luck. Good luck. Would have been wild to pull the whole pack in the whole line in one pack. It was close. It was close. How am I finding the update? It's fun. It's fun. At least the cards are getting split up a little bit. I like that. We're not seeing the same stuff. Although once ranked drops, we'll probably be seeing more of the same stuff. Would be my guess. So the idea behind this deck, in case anybody missed what's going on here, you're gonna pull the Ice Cube first every time, because the only other basic in the deck is the Fossil, and Fossil can't count as the first basic that you start with. So you're guaranteed to get this Penguin first every single time, which should make this pretty consistent, because now this Swablu's not doing any damage to us, and we could heal back up, which is pretty cool. SQ to the rescue. I like it. I like it. Did you see they are selling Professor for like $20? That's crazy. I did not see that. How good would you say Jolteon is? I have not gotten to try the Jolteon yet. I need to pull a second one. I only have one of the Jolteon EX, but it seems pretty good. Because it's not even active spot, right? It's like anywhere. Anywhere that you put energy, like you're doing damage. Something's askew. Oh, man. When does the next rank season start? I think it's not until like December or sometime. They like pushed it way out for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but November 27th. There you go. November 27th. I don't know why they pushed it so far out. Hydrating is so much fun. An immediate threat on the board. Oh yeah, and Mega Absol is perfect because of low retreat cost. I like that deck a lot. I probably could build it. I think I have 2 Mega Absol now. For a while, I only had 1 Mega Absol, which was the problem. But I have 2 now, which is crazy because I spent so much money on packs and I'm still missing stuff. It's so annoying. So annoying. Just straight up go into Mega Altaria. What does this do again? During your opponent's next turn, they can't play item cards. I don't care about item cards. The fact that you're already into Mega Altaria on turn 1 is like... And I'm getting red carded for the second time? What happened here? 2 red... So they just drew the perfect... They drew exactly the perfect thing, huh? You just drew exactly what you needed? They just drew exactly what they needed. Pretty cool for us. Pretty cool for us, you know? Copycat is strong. Yeah, we might have to grab a Copycat. They drew the perfect thing, though. Like, they had their Mega Altarias set up immediately. This Mega Altaria, though, just feels like it could have been a Arceus, but... And now I'm getting Mars? Red card, Mars. Are you serious? Red card, Mars is bananas. There's no reason to run 2 red card and Mars. Like, why? Why are you like this? We can actually full heal, right? We're out 60. We can heal 60. I think this might be a fun deck, guys. We might have a fun deck on our hands. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We probably should have got a screenshot so I know what's in the deck. That is half the problem. Like, the reason I was taking screenshots in the beginning of streaming was just because I needed to see what was in the deck so I could remember. Like, we have a Sabrina and a Cyrus in here. They're actually in trouble right now. May saves the day because now they have another basic. Maybe add a cape too. I thought about adding a cape, but then it's like, you still have to heal all the way back up to cape level, you know? Which is tough. But now they have enough to knock us out, right? Yeah. I think we still lose this in the end. But it was a pretty good... For them having the perfect, literal the perfect draw. It was a pretty good run, right? Like, pretty darn good. Yeah, because I don't think there's anything we can really do here. Unless we literally top deck Amistar. Not even, that wouldn't even do it. But they had the perfect draw, and we only lost by that amount of HP, which is pretty respectable. Yeah, I thought about Cape. I also thought about... I thought about Cape, and I also thought about Citrus Berry. Because if you go down below half HP, it heals you back up a bit. I guess Citrus Berry wouldn't be the end of the world here either. This penguin's crazy, though. Yeah, we still lose. We still lose. All right, we'll surrender in style. How about that? Concede in style. A user, thanks for the follow. User 012758273936 Thank you for following. Appreciate you. And your very unique username. Almost took out a Mega. It was close. Yeah, just the penguin all by his lonesome almost took out the entire Mega Altaria. And you're guaranteed to start with it. You're guaranteed to start with it every time. We could throw more fossils in here, though. Once we get the full Caracosta line. Like, right now, I'm just running Amistar. But you could throw in, like, another watery fossil. Caracosta might even be the better watery fossil, to be fair, over the Amistar. Could throw in a Mantike, too. With a splashy toss. Wouldn't be the end of the world to start with a Mantike, splashy toss onto an SQ. Could be, could be. About to get Palkia'd. I don't like that. Does Palkia even one-shot us? Palkia one-shots us. Okay. Palkia one-shots us. What is the mark? The limit is 120, right? They have to do 120 damage to one-shot us. It's pretty cool. Professor's research. I love Crown Mantike. I don't think I have one. It's a flex deck. It really is. It might be a flex deck. I have multiple of these. I think I might have 4 of these Palkias, if I'm honest with you. Because for so long, I was trying to pull Full Art Cynthia, and they kept giving me Palkias. Like, I probably have 10 immersive Palkias. Because all I was trying to do was pull Full Art Cynthia, and they kept giving me Palkia for whatever reason. Alright, this thing is already one-shotting us, which is very bad. Very, very bad. I think we're losing here. How many energy do you discard? You discard 3, though. So, like, we can take our point here. Oh, and then they can Greninja as well. They can Greninja as well. Which will probably win the game for them. Because they knock this one out. 150 knocks us out. We bring in other one. And then they put the Greninja down. And they throw a Death Star. Misty Flip! There's no way we're getting Mistied in 2025. I don't believe it. There's no way we're getting Mistied in 2025. What year is it? I don't understand. Now we still lose, huh? We have our own Misty, which is all we can really do here. We're getting one shot anyways, though. Come on, that's a tough matchup. That's a tough matchup. I'm not gonna write off the Penguin yet. Misty Gyarados. Yeah, Misty Gyarados has always been cooking, though. Misty Gyarados has been cooking since the beginning of time. Misty Gyarados has been cooking since October of last year. Which is a crazy sentence. I guess we're in November now. It's definitely been cooking since November of last year. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Oh, the now playing is definitely not correct. This is 3 houses, right? Let me try to refresh it. Insert another game I would like to play sometime soon. Yeah, there we go. Oop, my bad. I never hit start. My bad. Dogs be dogging. Do you have full art professor's research yet? I do, yes. I've got 2 of them. I pulled one from a pack, and then we're getting unlucky with the fossils, by the way. Pulled one from the pack, and then I used pack points to get the other one. There's a person at my garage door. Who's out there? No, actually, who's out there? Hold on. I don't know, some weird looking dude talking to my wife out there. Not my problem. Is there a problem? Is that your dog barking? It is my dog barking. Yeah, they're yappy. They're yappy. We got 2 dogs. I've got a big German Shepherd and a little mixed mutt. I'm so curious as to what the person's doing out there. What do you want, bro? What do you want, bro? Be walking up to our house for no reason. People just be snooping. I don't think I've ever seen a Misty work. Misty either flips a trillion or 0. There's no in between. Like if Misty flips for you, you get a bajillion points out of this. What do you do, actually? If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent, the attacking Pokemon is not poisoned. Ooh. I like that. I like Dragolage as a Pokemon. As a pocket monster. Only 2 energy for 80 is not terrible. Poisoning things is cool. We are going to get poisoned, though, which is scary. We can Irida, though, which I think is what we do here. Otherwise, we go down. If I don't Irida, we have to Irida, otherwise we go down. I think we go down anyways because we can't attack here, right? We can't attack here. How did we run into, like, the decks that block the bird? Like, literally, as soon as we set up the bird deck, we run into the decks that all counter the bird. Pretty crazy. You get 0 or you get 6 energy. Same with Celebi. Oh yeah, especially it'll be like 6 energy on a Pokemon you don't need to. You'll like flip for the 1 energy that you need on Manaphy, and you'll get like 6 energy on it. At this point, are we sure there are fossils in the deck? Look right there, it is. Fossil. Found it. Found it. All right, it's right there. Potion does nothing for us. Oh, it actually does. It keeps us alive for 1 more turn, I think. Because if we attack, we get poisoned. They do how much damage? 40. It'll do 40 in poison, won't it? I think I have to potion here to not go down if we get poisoned. Although I could Sabrina here and not be poisoned at all, which is also an option. I think I have to Sabrina, actually. We may just lose anyways, but... we may just lose anyways. There's a pretty good chance. You're going to give me damage on Mega Absol? I think that's the only way you lose this, no? I think the only way you lose this is if you give me this damage on Mega Absol. I probably would have threw a Nihilego up here, if I'm honest. Man, I wish I could have healed back to full HP. Oh my goodness, Luna, chill out. She's freaking out. All right, I think it's over. Pretty sure it's over because we don't have enough energy. And we already used our Misty. Misty's gone. We can move him up and just show that we have an Amistar. Like, hey, look at our Amistar, you know? Do that. For the BM. Cyrus does nothing. All right, we're out. We're out. All right, guys. This deck is not doing as well as I thought it would, to be honest. I think the idea is good, but we might need more fossils. I think maybe we do, like, multiple sets of fossils. Because I feel like we're getting the bird, and then we can't get any farther than just the bird. Yeah, I'm not sure why they put the Mega Absol forward. I think if there was a way to lose that game, it was with moving the Mega Absol up. I probably would have... we're in the lab. Exactly. It's the lab, you know? This deck feels like it should be so good, though. I know. That's why I think we're getting paired against stuff that's, like, specifically not good for us. But we've also been getting pretty unlucky with our fossil draws. Which is why, like, I think if you add another set of fossils in here, we may have better opportunities. And then you can even use May to mix it up. So you could throw in 4 fossils and then only run, like, 1 Caracosta. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we just throw it in there. Ew, look at my hair, dude. Gross. I need a barber, dude. I need to go to a barber and not this great clip stuff anymore. Sorry, I have the camera monitor thing up there, and I'm like, ew, my hair is not looking good. We're going second, which is cool, but we're also waiting for our opponent. They have the fancy card sleeves. They have fancy card sleeves. She's out there sweeping. She's out there sweeping the sidewalk as if we're not selling this house and we're going to be out of it in like 7 days. Crazy. My schedule is going to be all over the place, by the way, just so everybody knows. My schedule is going to be wild over the next little bit because I'm in the process of moving. So stuff's going to be a little bit all over the place. Once I'm in the new place, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. But for now, stuff's gonna be a little bit everywhere. List, I don't have the screenshot, but I can share it after this. I can share it. We are getting punched. I don't like getting punched. Not a fan of that. Ammonite's here. Maybe we need some energy generation in this deck. Oh, May was the call every time, by the way. You guys let me play that Ammonite. Actual baited, dude. We got super duper baited. All I had to do was play May there. We get the Amistar. We use the rare candy, and we're set. And instead, I threw an Ammonite down like a fool. Like an absolute fool, we put that down. I think we may need some energy generation because Amistar takes a lot of juice. 3 energy. I'm still getting used to the May as well. Yeah, it really changed things up a bit. That's all right. I'm not afraid of your Giovanni. We do get one shot by the Cranidos, though, which is a little scary. Nice. We top deck it anyways. Never punished. Literally never punished. I'm a little bit scared of the Rampardos behind there. We need one more turn. We need this turn for them to not draw the Rampardos. If they draw Rampardos this turn, we could probably still lose. But if they put the Rampardos down and they don't bring it in, we still have a pretty good shot. But we need for that card that they just drew to not be Rampardos. Yeah, we're good. That's GG. Moving apartments as a single person is already a big headache for me. Yeah, we have so much stuff. We have so much stuff. You don't think you have that much stuff. And then you really look at how much stuff you have. You have a lot of stuff that you don't know that you have. So unfortunate that we can't heal back up. We live one, though, from a Cranidos, so it has to be Rampardos, which is great. Because if they have to evolve, they can't get rid of our Ancient Whirlpool. If we hit with Ancient Whirlpool, they can still evolve, and then it goes away, and then we get hit back, and we lose. But I think we win here. Man, that ability is crazy good with all the heals. 100%, yeah. Yep, it's pretty good. Yeah, even if they go Rampardos here, we're pretty set. Our skew goes down. You take 50 for taking them out. We go Whirlpool here. When does the new season start? November 27th. November 27th. I'm not sure why they pushed it back so far. I couldn't tell you. This feels like a Mars moment. Twice this game, leftovers would have put you at 80 HP. I was really considering the leftovers. Yeah, I was really considering the leftovers. PvP season? Yeah, the PvP season. Certified Mars moment. Yeah, it was a Mars moment, 100%. Did I hear you say Ninetales deck earlier? Yes, I have one built. I don't know if it's any good though. Honestly, I don't know that. I don't think it's really that good, but we could try it out. We could try it out. I brought the Ninetales back because of the Flame Patch. GG. We brought the Ninetales back because of the Flame Patch. Does May work with fossils? I'd assume no. No, it does not. No. No, it would only be for the evolution. Only for the evolution. I live in a 3-bedroom apartment, so yeah, I'm playing Tetris. Yeah. Well, we just have we have a lot of junk. We literally bought a house that was too big for us, moved all the stuff in, bought a bunch of stuff for this huge house, and now we're like, we don't need a huge house. Now we're going to rent something a bit smaller, but we found a place that is actually going to fit all of our stuff, which is good. But the OG Ninetales, yes, the OG Ninetales. Somebody asked for a deck list. Yeah, this is the deck list. We're double Amistar, double Askew, and they need the fossils to evolve and stuff. I think you could do a Caracosta here as well. You might even be able to do double. I'm thinking about like seeing if we could take out some of the cards and adding more Caracosta, like adding a Caracosta in here. Mantike would help as well. Yeah, the energy generation could be huge. You could even drop the Ammonite and go Mantike there. Wouldn't be a terrible pick either. Here is the we'll try the Ninetales deck. This is the Ninetales deck that we're working with. I don't know that it's very good though. I really just wanted to use I wanted to use the Chandelure. And I know we have Flame Patch, and Ninetales works great with Flame Patch. We'll give it a go. The thing is, the Chandelure doesn't actually use the Flame Patch. Like, it doesn't need it. The Ninetales needs it. But by that time, it's like, I don't know. Maybe you pair it with something else. Been a while since Ninetales. Yeah, we might just need... I think Ninetales is actually good in this deck because of the Flame Patch. But maybe like Ninetales... like Ninetales... Infernape. Like Ninetales Infernape. Like I think Ninetales Infernape goes super hard with Flame Patch and then other energy burn. It's tough to like balance the amount of energy burn you have to pair with the Flame Patch. Because you can always just get rid of it with the Retreat as well. Like put a wall out there and then retreat and now Flame Patch the energy onto the next thing. That's an option too. Or even like Illima, although it's only for fire types, right? Yeah, only for fire only for fire types. Never mind. I was thinking like would be crazy if you could do an Arceus and then Arceus, Illima, Flame Patch, put energy back for full HP type of thing. I'm assuming this thing's evolving anyways. It's kind of my assumption. Waiting for opponent. Oh, we're waiting. What are you doing? What are you doing out here? Into the Magby, you toasty toss it back on there. I see what you're doing. We got Ninetales right here with the Flame Patch, though. We're going to start burning through stuff. Jen Juan. That is kind of funny. Well played. Well played, Juan. Well played. I chuckled. It was a little haha, you know? They're taking their time, though. Celestials Awakened. Thank you for $1 million pledged so far. That's crazy. That they could just put out a Kickstarter and get $1 million for it. We're definitely going to be playing Celestials Awakened when it comes out. Looking forward to that game for sure. All right, Magby's here. I'll throw it down just because. Old Charizard. Old Charizard energy on new Charmander. The order of operations here is not really making a whole lot of sense to me. The order of operations is not making a ton of sense to me, but I will take points and see what they do. Yeah, so Chandelure, once during your turn, you may discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So you just straight up discard it, which is cool. But by the time you get the Chandelure online, the cards that they're discarding may not even matter anymore, if that makes sense. Probably forgot Magby is only on basics like someone else I know. No, this isn't even on basics. It's on anyone, isn't it? Oh, it is a basic Pokemon. You're right. They probably forgot. Yeah, they definitely forgot. That's what happened. 100%. That's what happened. They forgot that they can only attach energy to basics, and now they had to attach it to the Charizard. 1000%. That's what happened. Well, Charizard is back to take down Megas. Could be. Could be. You need a lot of energy on him, though. And we don't have any Megas in this deck, so... Pokeball's cool. It should be a Litwick, please. Anyone? Anyone? I said Litwick. Beautiful. I will put the energy on said Litwick, and then I will Flame Patch the Ninetales. We're going to need Sabrina to do some work here. Hopefully it lines up. Hey, are you open to any trading? Nah. I'm doing any trading right now. Not doing any trading right now. I'm actually missing a bunch of cards, though. I'm going to have to do some trading at some point. I forgot in real time. Stop, Gus, stop. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Hey, Sasakap, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. What's Chandelure do again? It lets you discard a card. So once in your turn, you may discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Which is pretty cool, because you could like get rid of their rare candy or get rid of their evolution or something. The issue is that like by the time you get Chandelure online, they most likely already have the cards that they needed to get things going. But I think the ability is cool. It's just not good enough. Not good enough. Oh, did they leave? Seemed like they left. They forgot about the energy thing that they were dealing with. You can hit me for 40? And then stack energy on your Zard, right? That's the play here. Their heater is assisted. Pretty cool, assisted heater. They are going to knock out our Ninetales, which is, you know, not good for us. That art is fire, though. Yo, you're spitting facts. They are going to knock out our Ninetales, which is pretty bad. Because we don't have a Chandelure yet, you know? And that's what's pretty bad about it. We could send the Litwick up and hit for 20. No, I think we have to just knock it out. I think we have to just knock it out and hope for a rare candy. There's 2 and 9 for rare candy. I mean, we could retreat, but then I would need the fire patch because I don't have enough energy, right? If we knock it out with Litwick. Because he's coming in with Slash on Zard. That's what he's doing. I already know. Slash on Zard is what's happening. And then we just have to, like, kind of hope. I mean, we go Magby, but then we kind of just have to hope for rare candy. Sabrina still probably wins the game. We got a full art Cyrus and a full art Lucamine. Now we got to get our hands on a second copy of each. That's the problem, right? It's like I never want just one full art. I need 2 of them so that I can make a deck out of it. Yeah, that's. I knew that's what was gonna happen there. We go Magby here just to see. We go Magby first because you can make decisions from there as a pivot. May. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I mean, I guess we may every time. We're not Sabrinaing right now. We don't have enough damage to knock something out. So we go May, and then Ninetales is here. Litwick is here. I'm going to toss 1 Chandelure and 1 Litwick. And now I can Ninetales, Energize, and then Energize again. And there's no way that I also forgot, again, that I can only attach to basics. There's no way I thought about that, you know? May and Pray, oh man. Sabrina does it. If he doesn't do anything, Sabrina should do it here. Like, you're gonna slash, right? Yeah. GG. We baited him, May and Pray was pretty good. May and Pray was pretty good. Oh, you're Cyrus. We're good, though. We're good. Nice and Sabrina. You love to see it. My favorite deck to play is Grass, Ultra Beast, Buzz. I don't really play ranked. I'm more of a solo play. I got you. Yeah, Ultra Beast Buzzwole is pretty good. Good game. GG's. See, this deck is fun, but I don't think it's that good. Let's try this one. I think this deck is actually good. Let's try this one. I think Null Pointer Exception. Is actually good. This is double Silvally, double Hydreigon, and then supporting cast. I think this is actually good. I think I'm gonna swap the Lily though. I know we just put the Lily in there, but I think I thought about it some more. And I think I like the Center Lady better. Just because I can still use it on my type Null / Silvally. Now, I'm sure this first game will demonstrate why that's a mistake. I'm sure the first game will show me exactly why I should have kept the Lily, but the Hydreigon solo deck surprised me with how fast you can set up. Oh my gosh, it's so quick. Yeah, I mean, it's literally one turn. It's one turn, you go straight from Little Dragon to Big Dragon, and good things happen. Going first is terrible, though. Going first is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, we got Kingdom Hearts music. There's a Gladiant. Don't use that, though. So you guys know how I always talk about that Android handheld device that I have? It looks like a PSP, but it's running Android. You can now emulate PC games, like Steam games, on your Android device. Oh, it's got so much potential. Because it does Steam Cloud Sync and everything. So like I'm putting Final Fantasy 9 on there, and I'm going to play through Final Fantasy 9. Now, obviously, as an Android handheld device, it's not as powerful as like a gaming PC. So you're limited to like indie titles and stuff. But Kingdom Hearts is on my list. I'm like, Kingdom Hearts, it should be able to run Kingdom Hearts. And I set up Kingdom Hearts 2, or like 1.8, or whatever the heck the numbers are. 2.5, whichever one, the middle one. And the cutscenes wouldn't work. Everything was working fine except for the cutscenes. And I was pretty sad about it. I think we actually have to attack and just flip coins here. A flip here is massive. Yeah, we get it. We get it. They probably have Irida though. They probably have Irida because this deck has every card that they could ever want, always, every time, because it's a disgusting, gross deck. But now I want to play Final Fantasy IX again. So I don't think I've like completely beaten Final Fantasy IX since I was like, however old I was when that game came out. So I am very tempted to play it again. So they get to hit us for 20 or whatever. We live this though, right? Yeah, we live this. And we take the Suicune, which is huge. That's why we needed that flip. We needed that flip. I could even go PCL here, and I might just do that. Is there a reason though? They're not doing more. Like it's probably better to draw cards, no? Nah, I'll go PCL. Whew. I drag this from the Gyarados pack? Yes, I believe it is, yeah. Now I want to play Final Fantasy IX again. This is so sad. I've never played a Final Fantasy game. What? Invader, you need to play. You need to play a Final Fantasy game. Not the new ones though. Play 10. Play 10. I think 10 is like the most approachable for a new Final Fantasy player. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat can correct me. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. But 10 I think is like, it's like 10 the remaster. 10 the remaster because you can get it in full HD, so it still looks nice. So it's not so old that somebody that's like not into the game already would like it or not. And it still has the core of what made a good Final Fantasy game, which is that the turn-based stuff. Like it's still gonna look good. It's not like 9. If you play 9, you can only get it in a square box. And I think anyone that hasn't already played that game is gonna be like, ooh, it's a square box, you know? But 10 you can get full HD, all that fun stuff. I think that's the better move. You think Final Fantasy VIII? Yeah, but Final Fantasy VIII is like, if they go back to Final Fantasy VIII, the story is awesome. Don't get me wrong. I haven't fully played that game myself, so I can't even really talk about it too much. But if they go back to that one, I'm a little bit worried about the graphics that you get. Because it wasn't remastered, it was remade. And I think if you play the action Final Fantasy VIII, it's not the same experience. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe 10 remasters to go for a new player. Because graphics nowadays is one of the main criteria when play games. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like a good mix, you know? That should be GG, right? We have Silvally and I mean, we didn't see our dragon do anything, but Silvally is just good on its own, so we literally didn't see the dragon do a darn thing. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost threw Chatters. Did you guys see that? That was so close. That was so close to me throwing the game. So very close. So for those of you who don't know, if you play all of the Silvally, like if you play the whole Silvally line and you can't possibly have another Silvally card in your deck, you're not allowed to play Gladion. But if there's still potential for a Silvally card to be in the deck, you can play the Gladion. Sorry, this is BM, so I'm just talking. I'm talking while this person is ready to lose. So if I had evolved there, I wouldn't have been able to play Gladion, and then I wouldn't have had enough damage to knock that person out. I was super close to me throwing the game. Super duper close. What's the point of playing Gladion? So Silvally only does 100 damage if you play a supporter card. So in order to get the full damage from Silvally, you have to play a supporter card. And that was our supporter card for that turn to then do the extra damage. Otherwise, we would have knocked out the Greninja. Because I think he healed up with Irida, which I think put him over 50. Where's my short clip button? Oh, there's. Maybe I'll make it short later, just for funsies. Just for funsies, maybe we'll make it a short later if I get bored and I find time to edit, which is pretty rare, but Hey, been a while since I've been here. Got married, went on a honeymoon. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. How you been? I've been pretty good. I'm in the middle of moving at the moment. That's what I'm up to. So like this office is the only thing. This office is going to be intact until Friday of next week, and then it's all going to be, I have to take everything down. It's going to take forever. It's going to take me a whole day to try and get that out of here. I also have to figure out when I'm going to turn on the internet, because I want to take my, I paid for my own modem, so I don't want to rent a new modem at the next place, but I also need internet at both places for a while, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Probably just pick a day and pull the plug, but... Nice and flip. I like that. Y'all sold the place? We did. Yeah, we sold it. We're gonna go rent for a while. We just didn't like the location that we were in for the most part. So it was like we were paying... We bought a house that was too big, and we were paying like just way too much money for it. In a place where we don't really think we're going to be here for the rest of time. So it's like, why spend all this money on a house that's in the wrong location? But the issue is the place that we want to be, like the location that we want to be, nothing goes for sale in there. So if we have to like sell our house in the process... Oh, we just win, right? Sorry, I got distracted. I think we just win here. Oh, I can't evolve in the active spot? No way. There's no way we got burned by Aerodactyl EX. There is no shot we're legitimately getting burned by Aerodactyl EX right now. Crazy. Crazy play. But yeah, so it's like, why not get our money out of the house equity and just sit on cash for a bit until we're ready to buy the thing. Was that the first house you bought? Be careful on those capital gains. Nah. We're good. It was the second house. We made bank on the first house. We lost a ton of money on this house. Not a ton, but we lost money on it. We sold it for more than we bought it for, but till you pay all the fees and everything else, it's like, it's gross. It's gross to see how much money goes to the real estate agent when all they did was post pictures like a fucking, excuse my language, like a Facebook post. Literally all they do is they're like, oh, it's a Facebook post. Here's the take a look at the pictures of my house. And then they take 6%. Real estate agents gross me out. I'm sorry if you're a real estate agent. You don't have a real job. You get a real job. Take that. Clip that as a hot take. Hot streamer take. But it's not a real job. I'm sorry. Posting house photos on Facebook is not a real job. I have to Sabrina, which also just ruins our day here. Well, it's just ridiculous. All right. I was this close to doing for sale by owner. And I'm like, no, I don't know all of the documentation. Like, I would have to go and like figure out the docs myself. Might have been the first curse word I've ever... Listen, clip it, all right? Clip it and ship it. Bleep it out, please. Fine. But just like, I get fired up when it comes to this type of thing, because it's just like, whenever I pay anyone to do anything, they don't do it. Like, we paid a guy to come fix our roof, like just look at our roof. He charged us $1,000. He put 2 tacks of tar over top of 2 different nails. That's the only thing he did for $1,000. Like, what? It's just like, what are you doing? But real estate agents is like, it's not a real thing. It's just such a fake job. It's out of control. We have to just believe in rare candy, I think. I think we just have to believe in rare candy. You make so much money. Our agent spent... I can't even talk about it. I can't talk legitimate numbers. I can't talk about legitimate numbers, but he spent one day with us. He takes 6% for 1 day's worth of work. 1 day. He made what I make in probably 3 months in 1 day. And I understand not all houses sell that quickly. I understand that. But still, Oh, this whole deck is controlling evolution. It's wild that we went from the deck that was all basics. We switched to the deck that is all evolution, and now we're getting wrecked by controlling evolution. This is such a weird deck that we're playing against. I respect it, but wild. Wild. Crazy. Crazy. I do stuff like that for free as a roof inspector while I do my free inspection. Yeah, it was literally like, because, well, that's what it was. We were like, I know the roof on this house is like getting older, so we wanted someone to check it out. So I was like, hey, can you just come and look at the roof? And it was $1,000. They charged $1,000 to get on the roof, and basically he said it all looks pretty good. You'll probably get another 5 years out of it or something. And then he put some tar on a couple of nails and went on his way. Insane. As renters is one of my perks of not having to worry about most fixes. See, that's why we're going back to renting for a while, because it's like when stuff like that comes up, it's not a problem, right? As much as I would love to be back in like owning a house at some point, but yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Oh, we're going first, which is bad. They have a mana fee, which means they're getting even more energy. Pretty good start for them. Except when you're renting in a complex, you put in a work request and they never actually come to fix anything. That is true. I don't think our landlord is going to be very reliable either, to be honest, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. She wanted us to do a 2-year lease, and I was like, no, I will do a 1-year lease. I will do a 1-year lease. 1-year lease. And then we'll see how the first year goes. And then if the first year is good, then maybe we'll consider renewing. But I didn't want to commit to a 2-year lease to this person that was she's already a little flighty. She's already a little all over the place. I don't really trust to get the stuff done, if I'm honest. Oh, we could have just straight up rare candy, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Go for the flip, even though it doesn't really matter. Sorry if I missed this. When did all this happen? No more basement streams? No. So yeah, we're selling. We're moving. We're on our way out. We're moving to a new place. So my schedule is gonna be a little bit borked for the next couple of weeks while we move. But I'll be back. I just have to, transport my beautiful, like, look at this. Look how clean that is back there. Do you see how clean that is? So clean. I just have to transport all of that to a new location. And then hopefully whoever we live next to doesn't care about me yelling about Pokemon cards all day, because could be a tough scene. Could be a tough scene if they are upset. I could Sabrina. What if we Sabrina first? Maybe I just don't. Maybe I just don't Sabrina. We just take the mana fee. I thought about just Sabrina. What does this thing do? 20 less. I don't care about that too much. I don't think. Save the Sabrina for later. Hey, Moth. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. I watch Inspector videos pointing out issues with new builds, and it's wild how bad things can be. So I'm tempted to build. That is a thing we were talking about too, is potentially building over buying. That way at least everything is new. But there's risks that go with that too. Really, it's just going to come down to like when we're ready to spend the money again, what's available in the area that we want. Because it's just nothing goes for sale on the spot that we want to be. And I'd like a little bit of land with it. Sabrina just gives... this is a tough scene. Sabrina just gives us this fish. The play is probably retreat. This might be a weird one, but I think the play is to retreat, take the Suicune with Hydreigon, lose Hydreigon, and then Sabrina the fish. Assuming he doesn't get another Mega. If he top decks Mega Gyarados, I think we lose no matter what. But I can't do the damage here. I can't do enough damage here without Sabrinaing first. So I think this is actually the play. This is a weird one. I know, it's a weird one for sure. I don't love it either. It's risky. Risky bisky. But now we take this out. And now Sabrina can win us the game, assuming he doesn't top deck another Mega. I'm building a house right now with you, brother. It's scary. It's scary because it's like, it's nice to have all new stuff, but there's just as much stuff that could go wrong there too. Speaking with someone as with a new build, it's not great. Choose contractor wisely. Okay, see, these stories just go back and forth, you know? They just go back and forth. All right, that was the play then. We made the right play there. I'm happy with that play. Because now we have the Sabrina, we get the fish, and we're good to go. That was a tricky situation that we were in there. I wasn't 100% sure it was going to work out for us. Good game, though. Good game. All right. Now that I've ranted about house ownership, those that you guys didn't know that it was a house ownership stream. Y'all didn't know that you showed up for Pokemon Pocket. You didn't know that it was a house. It was a real estate stream. You didn't know that. Right now we're building a beach house, and let me tell you, it has been a pain. The pain it has been. Okay, you guys are scaring me now. I was like all about building. Now you're scaring me. Oh man. I'm subbing out myself, so I had a little bit more control in the subs. Just follow the plans. Yeah, y'all are scaring me now. Y'all are scaring me now. But I can get the heck out of here. That is my 2-hour limit. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. Let me look at the calendar before I promise anything, because my schedule is borked right now. I should be back tomorrow. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow. Should be good to go. So, yep. Thanks for hanging out, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you later. Live in a box. That's correct. Good choice.